Alright, let me hit you with a truth that's going to define the next era of visual AI. We just crossed a line, and there's no going back. Black Forest Labs dropped Flux 2. Tencent answered with Hunyuan Video 1.5. And suddenly, the entire creative landscape feels like it shifted a few feet to the left permanently. If you think you've seen breakthroughs before, trust me, what's happening right now makes the last 2 years look like warm-up exercises. So let's break this down. Flux 2 has been teased forever, and now that it's here, it's basically Black Forest Labs saying, yeah, we're done playing catch-up. The headline feature is insane, a multi-reference system with up to 10 images at once, and it actually keeps characters, products, and full styles consistent across generations. No drift, no scrambling, no weird mutation halfway through. This eliminates the nightmare of prompt surgery, random seeds, and awkward LoRa stacks just to keep one face stable across a shoot. And here's the wild part. It all works at up to 4 megapixels, with photoreal detail, clean lighting, stable skin texture, accurate hands, and the realism people have been begging for in open models. Add the second big win, text rendering that finally looks professional. UI mockups, logos, menus, product labels, infographics. Flux 2 just stepped into the design world like it owns the place. The secret weapon, a hybrid architecture, a massive Mistral 3-4 BVLM, handles semantic understanding so it actually gets what belongs where, how materials should reflect light, how objects relate spatially. The second half, the Rectified Flow transformer, is the structure brain, composition, geometry, depth, materials, all powered by a brand new VAE, built from scratch for clean reconstruction and a more stable editing latent space. The lineup comes in 4 flavors: Flux to Pro, Flux to Flex, Flux to D, Flux to Klein. All variants ship, with multi-reference and text-based editing baked in. No more juggling checkpoints, and the benchmarks, ELO scores through the roof, even compared directly against Google's hyped Nano Banana Pro. Flux 2 held strong even on chaos tests designed to break models into nonsense. And just as the image world is catching fire, Tencent steps into the ring with the most surprising open source punch we've seen in video so far. Hunyuan Video 1.5 is only 8.3B parameters. That's tiny, and yet it somehow produces controlled motion, cinematic camera moves, stable frames, and detailed continuity that shouldn't be possible at that size. It outputs for 8OP or 720p natively, then uses a specialized latent space super resolution module to upscale to 108OP without the usual shimmer or interpolation artifacts. The biggest win, instruction following. You can feed it long, detailed cinematic prompts, and it doesn't freak out. Orbiting shots, push-ins, tilt-ups, lens-accurate focus pulls. This thing actually speaks camera language. That's something even big closed models still mess up. The physics are shockingly good too. The figure skater example, her spin and center of mass look like real biomechanics. The DJ shot, subtle expressions, continuous lighting, smooth facial motion. Even the weird claymation scenes keep consistent style without melting into chaos. When you compare Hunyuan 1.5 to the current open video leader, OpenSora 1.22, the differences show fast. Hunyuan wins in instruction following, motion realism, and cinematic movement. OpenSora is slightly more stable structurally, but Hunyuan eats it alive in dynamism. And thanks to its architecture, unified diffusion transformer 3D causal VAE+, selective sliding tile attention, it runs on consumer GPU. Plus, FP8 and GGUF variants make it accessible even on mid-range cards. Now, here's the part nobody's talking about: the ripple effects. When open models hit this level, workflows crumble, tools become obsolete, and creators suddenly gain power that used to belong only to studios with budgets. Artists who once needed hours of cleanup now generate client-ready shots instantly. Designers who used multiple tools now do everything inside Flux. Indie filmmakers who couldn't afford cloud rendering now animate sequences on laptops. This is the first time open source tools are not almost good enough. They're legit competitive with polished, closed commercial models. Let's go deeper. For brands, this is scale unlocked. For creators, this is speed, consistency, and freedom. For filmmakers, this is pre-Vice storyboarding and full scenes built without a render farm. For the open source community, this is proof that corporate gatekeeping is losing ground fast. ComfyUI workflows are becoming the new standard pipelines. FP8 optimization is rewriting hardware requirements. Open weights mean infinite mods, hacks, workflows, and community innovation. And GGUF quantization lets people run high-end models on machines cheaper than an iPhone. We're not just witnessing better tools, we're watching the center of gravity shift. Closed platforms can't move at this pace. Their update cycles are slow, guarded, risk-averse. Meanwhile, open-source devs are shipping nightly builds faster. Then big companies approve a roadmap, slide, and this speed has consequences. Studios that don't adapt will fall behind creators working out of their bedrooms. Marketing teams will lose to freelancers with smarter pipelines. Animation departments will shrink. Stock footage libraries, they're already in trouble. And VFX houses relying on legacy workflows are about to feel the floor move under their feet. Because when a 32B open model can imitate brand-grade photography, and an 8.3B model can animate cinematic shots on a gaming laptop, that's not competition. That's a paradigm flip, and we're just getting started. We haven't even hit the wave of temporal consistent editing. Full scene 4K generation, or AI-native filmmaking tools built directly inside ComfyUI. The next generation won't just make scenes, they'll let you direct them. So ask yourself, when text, motion, lighting, consistency, and style are solved, what does your next 6 months look like? Your workflow, your content, your edge. Because whether you're ready or not, this is the new creative baseline, and the next wave is coming even faster. If this breakdown shook your perspective, hit that like button, drop your thoughts below, and subscribe, because at this speed, the next model drop might rewrite everything all over again.